For me to be on camera. So if that bothers you, I'll holler at you. Anyway, moving on. And I do mean that respectfully, but disrespectfully at the same time. You know, half of the reason that I'm making this live right now is from a quandary I had today, if you want to say, and some shit that I saw today. It, it ain't surprised me, but I will say it disturbed me. You know what I mean? It ain't surprised me, but it did disturb me. You understand what I'm saying? And there's a lot of that goes on over here on YouTube or whatever the case may be, a little bit too fucking much. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. I have for the past week paid attention to something that maybe a lot of other people don't pay attention to, which is the fact that all of Black History Month, which is supposed to be sacred for so many people that, you know, are involved with the FBA and are involved with this organization, that organization, we seemingly have a contingency of chicks that are online every morning, and the first thing and the only thing they do is beef with other women. And I don't understand it. In fact, it's gotten so bad that whether it be Jaguar Wright, whether it be several other female players in it that try to pretend like they are above reproach, pretend that they are above what's going on. I see right through you bitches. Yeah, I said that. And I'm going to tell you why I said that so you understand. See, if you want to sit there and say, oh, okay, well, she's a liar, she's this, she's that, blah, 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 hey, that's cool. You understand what I'm saying? But there's a lot of hypocrisy within what a lot of you women are saying, and I'm starting to notice. And I'm going to get into the Diddy stuff in a minute, but I want to start here because the pure simple fact, what I said has now become even more true. We've even gotten to the point now where I've been mentioning to you guys over and over and over. There are some of these female and male vloggers literally coming and listening to me, and then they'll go repeat the words that I said somewhere else and pretend like they're their words. No, what you are hearing is Davin Lewis's words regurgitated and reset, and I can prove it. Just like I prove everything else. It's funny how I can prove everything that I say, but ain't anybody else got to show receipts for nothing. Why? Because you're a female. You part of the sisterhood. Now I know y'all think this is going, oh, he's gonna bash on the sisters. He's gonna bash. Now I'm not gonna bash on none of y'all. And I'm glad y'all showing up. And I mean this specifically to the bitches that come over here and listen to me and then go run your podcast for the next 6, 7, 8 hours and make money off my words. Because I've been hearing my words, my ideas, and a lot of motherfuckers' business lately, and I'm not getting credit for it. Niggas is taking cash ass. If you was one of them people that just jumped off here, you probably one of the motherfuckers I'm talking about. See, I went on 4 different podcasts today. And like I said, I never talk in these niggas' podcasts. I never talk in their chat room or none of that shit. I don't disrespect niggas like that. I just don't. I don't go on people's chat rooms. You will not find one comment that I have placed in the ops motherfucking chat room or anybody that might be in the middle. I just don't do it. And I never have done it. The problem I have is it be a lot of these bitches that be online acting like they above shit, but you be doing the same exact shit this chick be doing. Huggy Pampers. Same exact shit. Almost word for word. Some of you bitches go so far as to make shit up. And that's why she feel free to make shit up. I'm seeing it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's her form or her way of combating shit. But at the same time, I mean, I gotta tell you, bitch, you walked your way into this. This is what you decided for life. And I tried to tell your ass a year ago, if you would have listened to me, your year wouldn't have been as rough as it was. I need you to think about that, Jaguar, right when you hear this. If you would have listened to me that one day on that fucking podcast when I was trying to tell you, with now the boys that you're beefing with, if you would have listened to me that day, but you were so caught up with these motherfuckers, they my friends. They got me on their show. These motherfuckers is sitting up here making money off of you. And they making money off of me now. That's why I'm saying something. I watched 4 different podcasts today. And I'm gonna tell you one particular moment. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I said you can bet on one thing. These motherfuckers like to talk. You understand? If you can bet on anything else, you can bet on the fact that these motherfuckers like to talk. So I'm sitting there and I'm going through a podcast or whatever. I ain't gonna tell you what time frame it was, whether it was morning, afternoon, tonight, it might have been. But I was going through podcasts and I went to one particular person's podcast. I'm not gonna say she's female or male or whatever, but you a slick motherfucker. And this bitch had, I don't know how many people in the chat room, which I don't understand that because the only thing that's going on is motherfuckers are just playing the whole fucking live and then sitting there and then trying to break down what they seen or what they heard from it or the blah 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 blah. It really ain't no originality to it. You understand what I'm saying? Because none of these bitches got talking points, none of these niggas got talking points. They just go loosely off of motherfucker whatever's there. This is one of the reasons I have not been using StreamYard because I said that shit is too easy to do it like that. You understand what I'm saying? Let me see how these niggas can do raw. And that's what I need to practice on because this is how I used to do it. I never used StreamYard before. So, you know what I'm saying? I still have it. I'm still subscribed to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still paying for it, whatever the case may be. I'm falling back from it for a minute because I want to hopefully inspire you motherfuckers to show you that without that StreamYard shit, a lot of y'all motherfucking podcasts wouldn't be shit. And that's just the pork of the matter. Without StreamYard, a lot of these motherfucking personalities would not be shit. I'm gonna say it for you one more fucking time. Without StreamYard, StreamYard has made some of the most, if you want to say, some of the most idle, boring fucking material seem exciting because of the way you can utilize it. And a lot of these chicks, they make their living off just that. And shout out to them 5 bitches that just left here because I know it is. It's a whole bunch of snake bitches. It's bitches that come to my chat acting like they friendly. You go look, them bitches is over there in the motherfucking ops chat, chicken kicking it with them, talking about, yeah, yeah, so and so said this about you on the show today. Da da da. I don't never do none of that shit. That's why I'm upset. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a whole bunch of sucker shit going on. And a lot of these motherfucking female and male bloggers off this internet and without StreamYard, y'all are just that a bunch of boring motherfucking non-talented ass punk bitches. The whole lot of you. I literally saw 5 motherfuckers that were on a different spectrum of motherfucking Jaguar Wright one way or another all of a sudden want to unite like they the fucking Transformers or some shit and fucking go to war with this chick because of pure simple fact. And many of them were previously supporting this bitch one way or another. Not necessarily having her on a podcast, but giving her money, whatever else the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? And that's fine. Y'all want to donate money to her? Donate money to her, whatever the case may be. My time will, listen, I've been here for a minute. I know these slumps. I know how it goes down. I'm gaining new subscribers. So for everybody that don't want to fuck with me, you don't see the reality and shit versus whatever, whatever. And that's not the idea that I even have to force the motherfuckers because I show the proof. Niggas said, well, I don't know exactly if you used to work at Bad Boy. Okay, here go picture, here go the CEO talking about that's my little brother. Here go pump himself. Like, I don't know what more I can do. You understand what I'm saying? And that itself alone guarded a whole entire fucking movement itself. Most of it based in jealousy, most of it based in narcissism, most of it based in the sisterhood bullshit that seems to go on. Now the problem is now the sisterhood then turned on Jaguar, the ones that used to once support her ass. I mean, you're talking all that shit about prayers and sisterhood and sis and all that shit. Them bitches will turn on you like a barracuda when given a chance. Most of these bitches that's online right now that's talking. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing if you on here and you talking, you just giving commentary on what she said, what she did, whatever, whatever. I get that. But when you going, because this is what we do on YouTube. But when you get to the point where you making up shit, you chasing down people's family, you doxing people's addresses, you walking around the streets copying Breezy with the flow. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Like shit get different. You understand? Y'all motherfuckers, most of y'all turned up because I turned up. You understand what I'm saying? Most of y'all motherfuckers is softer than a baby ass. Just to be quite real with you. Half y'all motherfuckers ain't did what I done, won't do what I would do. You understand what I'm saying? But you trying to put yourself in the category as if you would to seem and appear tough on YouTube. Let me get something straight with you. I don't sit around and try to act tough on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm the exact same motherfucker offline. And I done proved that on YouTube. I'm the exact same motherfucker offline. Exact same motherfucker. That's my claim to fame. But most of these motherfuckers, evidently, they not, because if you peep them, I saw a whole bunch of enemies in like 3 or 4 different podcasts all of a sudden uniting under one banner. Let's get Jaguar right. And I'm not gonna sit here and defend that bitch. That bitch has made up lies about me, talk shit about me, or whatever, whatever, whatever. So don't get me confused and think it's that either. But one thing I didn't do was I'm not gonna now link up with other content creators or whatever and help bash her because of the pure simple fact that niggas that previously was supporting her, the niggas that was previously with all the cash that they received for having her appearance on there, the niggas that were previously motherfucking gaining attention and gaining subscribers and all this shit, and a lot of motherfuckers, in fact, that have a whole follower because of this broad, have now decided, no, we gonna do it this way. Well, your time's limited. Your time's limited. Your time's limited. I literally have motherfuckers that are part of camps and shit like that, or part of YouTubers subscribers base or whatever, actually finding it upon themselves when they hear me mentioned in something or some shit like that or whatever, whatever, they automatically come over here and they will subscribe. Some of them come from AT2's page. Some of them come from Night and Day's page. Some of them come from numerous different pages that have mentioned me. You understand what I'm saying? Many of them unjustifiably, but I give you a pass. You understand what I'm saying? Because it really ain't that big of a deal to me. But what I have a problem with is with these females is they find it so like none of these females really have talent, nor the niggas either. Because I'm finding there's 2 things that they use. One is pantomiming. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and let me explain what I mean by that. These motherfuckers will pantomime whatever you say if you are someone who has inside knowledge of what's going on. I've said this before, I will say it again. All these other motherfuckers, except for me and Jag in the equation, have never been involved in the music industry. That's why when I heard this motherfucker AT2 say, well, who's the characters and who's the main character? Nigga, you not a main character. Nigga, you at best is the janitor trying to pretend. That's like, yo, you run into a chick and you sitting in a Ferrari, right? And you sitting there the whole time with her in the Ferrari, and she thinking the Ferrari yours, and she thinking you cool or whatever. Next thing you know, a nigga come knock on the window. Hey, yo, son, I need you to go inside to get the key, go inside and get the other bag for me so we put it in the trunk or whatever. Why you in the driver's seat? It's a bunch of pump faking, lying, cornball ass tit for tat shit that's going on here, whatever. I ain't particularly calling out no names. I know who the names are. You understand what I'm saying? I got motherfucking sound bites of bitches talking about me and niggas talking about me in their behind the walls chat. Oh, y'all think niggas don't know about that too? A lot of these niggas won't even announce that they got behind the scenes chats until they in the other secret space. And then from that secret space, they'll tell where there's another secret space at. Well, I ain't doing that. I ain't buying all y'all niggas subscriptions. I ain't doing none of that. I got one motherfucking paywall that I have left. One paywall, and that gentleman, he know who he is, and it will stay that way because I don't have no problem with that gentleman. He's actually authentic. But I had altogether, I think it was 4 of them. I canceled all. I canceled out of the 4. I canceled 3 just because of who they were attached to. Some sucker shit. You understand what I'm saying? And there's a whole bunch of sucker shit that be going on this app, and I just ain't feeling it no more. Niggas just sitting around, got motherfucker parades going on, or whatever the case may be, and you watching a woman, in my opinion, who is totally stressed out and may end, like, let me tell you this, and I hope she hear this. Bitch, be careful, because it's a possibility you might not make it to the end of this year. the route you going. And that ain't got nothing to do with no bad boy shit. That ain't got nothing to do with no Diddy shit. It's just the way you living. It's just the way she living. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you gotta you said at the beginning of this, and this is why I always stalled it out. You understand? Because I was like, yo, listen, Shorty said she got a man now, huh? That's what she said. She said she got a man now. She over there with a homeboy, whatever, but he looking like he getting frustrated with her. He look like he getting, or sound like it rather. He sound like he getting frustrated with it, and that doesn't put you in a good position. So my advice to you is, it seemed that that's where you want to live at. You understand what I'm saying? Because let's keep it a buck. Shorty, you ain't got a lease nowhere. All right. All that shit you talk or whatever, it'd be more authentic if you had a lease somewhere. But you don't have a lease right now. Technically, you homeless. You understand what I'm saying? That's not a shot. That's just what it is. And you have been that way for the past 4 years. You understand what I'm saying? Which were originally my words, which two niggas today motherfucking reiterated my words as if they were theirs, amongst other 6 or 7 other phrases that you motherfuckers installed for me. Not only to mention my likeness and everything else or whatever. This is why I don't like these niggas. And sooner or later, my niggas, you gonna have to answer for that shit. One way or another, you gonna answer for that shit. I ain't going no the DOJ, FBI motherfucking conversation. That was me that was having that conversation. I'm the one that said, yo, I think this chick is a snitch. If many of y'all remember, I was the one that was in my shit and I said, yo, they're not. Because I knew exactly who the one that had the footage. I said, yo, they're not. When you get a chance, I need you to post that shit because she said it on his show. One day later, here go these two niggas going on there acting like they originators of the motherfucking thought. These niggas are stealing thoughts now. They steal thoughts, they steal quotes, they steal your style. Like, I was the one that was putting all the motherfucking funny clip. Well, actually, I'm gonna take that back. It was actually King Payne. Different King Payne. I said, well, I want to do the exact same thing he do because that's not authentic. So what I'm gonna do if I grab that, because it's not circumnavigated so tight that nobody can do it, but just don't do it the same way someone else do it. Here go these niggas all of a sudden doing that. Thought y'all niggas did cartoons. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a whole bunch of sucker shit that be going on. And it be niggas that be hopping on. I'm gonna get to the sisterhood in a minute. But the fucking second sisterhood, which is a many of these motherfucking African American men, because I find it just condescending with them. A lot of these motherfucking African American guys act like African American women. Even some of them are trying to put on this tough exterior, whatever. Test that nigga, put him under pressure under a bitch and watch him fold. Some of these niggas that jump out a whole window and take and if the bitch say, I don't want the baby, I don't want your child with me, they'll jump out the window with the baby. They so dedicated to mama, the sisterhood. Weak ass motherfuckers. I don't respect no niggas like that. Any nigga to sit back, nigga, listen, in the jail piece and motherfucking the streets. That's why I know niggas ain't been in the streets or have been in the peace. Because the pure simple fact, my nigga, you can't sit there and roll with somebody and then all of a sudden when that person turn against you or shit goes sour, all of a sudden you ain't gang no more. Oh, now I don't roll with them no more. Now fuck that, nigga. You was with the beef and with the smoke when them niggas was rolling. Now something funny happened in your crew. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry to hear that. And it's niggas and bitches doing it. The whole fucking Black History Month ain't they one of these bitches that's these huge ass bloggers that y'all put y'all motherfucking emphasis in. These bitches getting $200, $300, $400, $500 a night. Some of these niggas getting 200, 300, 400 subscribers or whatever to listen to motherfucking regurgitated or listen to the motherfucking person whose live it was be replayed in their live. Bitches ain't even unique about this shit. They ain't even unique about the shit. Let me press 4. Let me play the whole live. Stop it. Let me play some more of the live. Stop it. Let me play some more of the live. Stop it. Yeah, you bitches are setting the world on fucking fire. Yeah, she does some shit too. But a lot of you bitches, y'all should be called out too. I'm not gonna hug up with you bitches or you sucker ass niggas either. I'm not gonna hug up. What the fuck I'm hugging up with y'all niggas for? For what? Y'all just as fraud as y'all say she is. Huh? Y'all done heard me on here personally tell niggas probably like 8 times now. Now you could keep that money. I'll give a nigga their money back. And shout out to everybody that got up out of here. I don't give a fuck. Because most of the people that left them up out of here, they not on the level to understand what you talking about anyway. That's the real problem. Most of these motherfuckers that's in these chat rooms and here on YouTube, these are motherfuckers that didn't even graduate high school, some of them, let alone got a college degree. These are motherfuckers that have never been shit in their fucking life up until 2000 motherfucking 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, when they decided, oh shit, I can go on live. I can get cash apps from the Sisterhood if I just talk shit about men of color, if I just talk shit about other women of color. What do you mean? There's a whole market for that? Yeah, it's called the nigga market. For tap dancers, shoe shiners, and motherfucking piece of shits, motherfuckers alike. And that's what a lot of you motherfuckers are. Complete pieces of shit. If Dick Gregory was here right now, I could imagine what the fuck he would be saying. Oh my God, we sacrificed our whole fucking life for these motherfuckers to do this shit. And I know a lot of motherfuckers don't want to hear me talk about that shit or whatever, whatever. But the behavior of African Americans online, and specifically the women, is fucking disgusting. These bitches are, I am not saying all African American women, I'm talking about a good 60% of the female content creators that are Black American on fucking YouTube are fucking horrible ass women. Horrible ass women. They horrible in personality. And you can tell it. These bitches laugh like what you ever notice a lot of them got that cackling ass laugh like a fucking witch and fucking like the witches of Eastwick or some shit. What's going on? Trip on the trip on the way over questions and conversation. I'm pretty sure you got a vlog. You know what I'm saying? If you borrow my words, please make sure you mention me as a reference in your blog. That's all I ask. You ain't got to donate or nothing like that or whatever, whatever. This is Black History Month. I'm only half black, so the sense of a black woman has been this month. Don't donate to any man of color. That's what I'm saying. This is what these bitches did on motherfucking, like, you not peeping game. Like, these bitches don't give a fuck about that FBA shit. These bitches don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Only thing these bitches give a fuck about is lining their fucking pockets with cash apps by deranging and being the source from 4 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock. These bitches got almost shifts, it almost seemed like. That's the best way I can fucking put it. It's like these bitches coming to shit. All right, it's your turn now. Go make it. That's why I said all these motherfuckers is working together. Because now shit is tightening up. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't like a lot of these bitches. Let's take Jaguar right to the side. I don't like a lot of these bitches. A lot of these bitches sit up there and the only thing they do is lie all fucking day long. And then they get mad at me for saying the word bitch. This is how much white supremacy has motherfucking entered and controlled their mind. These bitches have the nerve to sit there and get mad if you a man of color and you sit there and say the word bitch, but they sit there in their lives and they will call a woman a bitch. I counted one time this bitch said the word bitch almost 60 times within motherfucking an hour and a half. Almost 60 times. Bitch, 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 that bitch, 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 bitch. And then when you call them a bitch back as a male and a male of color, they think you're supposed to have this utmost fucking respect for them. Bitch, no, I don't respect you. You spent all of Black History Month, and I told y'all this. How many people, when y'all hear this on a rebroadcast, please write it in the chat. How many of y'all remember at the top of this month, I predicted and I said to y'all, that's why I'm here with this conversation. This is not a Johnny come lately conversation. This is a real conversation. And I told y'all, I said, none of these popular ass motherfucking niggas that y'all put y'all motherfucking faith into, who don't do no more than replay somebody else's live and talk about commentary. They don't have no original script. All of them got to use StreamYard because they can't fucking do anything without StreamYard. You take StreamYard away from half of these content creators, they will have nothing. Ask your favorite content creator, say this to them. Hey, you think you can do the next week of doing lives without using StreamYard? And watch what happens. Yeah, you can share the live. I don't care about you sharing the live, sweetheart. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about motherfuckers literally be coming in here taking my words, and they take the words that they want to, and then they matriculate them, repurpose them, and then execute them to their audiences. And then their audiences be like, oh man, that's some sharp shit you just said, or whatever the case may be. And then they'll donate to these motherfuckers when I'm the motherfucker who said it. And not only can I'm not just saying this as an accusation. I didn't literally, I literally I hear when I hear something of me, and then it takes me, troubling, but I'll go through my lives because I can pretty much pinpoint where I've said what I've said or whatever, whatever. Yeah, they couldn't articulate a live without StreamYard. I'm trying to tell you because of pure simple fact. See, StreamYard, and this is what I had to find out. StreamYard or other utilizations like it in app wise. What they allow you to do is give the imagery that you're running a real straight up big time production to the regular eye. But in reality, you understand what I'm saying? The only thing you're doing is you searching, pushing buttons, searching. But I ain't gonna tell y'all everything fucked up. Join the class. You know what I'm saying? Learn yourself. I had to learn on my own. Ain't nobody come and help me. Don't nobody come help me, but yet and still niggas is stealing from me. Don't nobody come over here and be like, yo, right now, niggas will sit here the whole time and write comments in my shit. Now, one time be like, yo, let me put your cash app in there, my nigga. Let me make sure you get right. This why I don't have no faith in African American culture. You're a disgrace to yourself. And nobody has the balls to say it because if you say it, at that point, what happens? Uh-oh, here come the donations. They're gonna slow down, they're gonna stop. If my motherfucking assistance on YouTube is deciphered by you motherfuckers not motherfucking engaging with me when previously you were engaging with me, but you now don't want to engage with me because, oh, well, you don't talk about Jaguar hard enough. He don't have enough tea. He ain't go over there and, give out Jaguar's son's address and shit. That motherfucker, he ain't give out on Jaguar Wright's mom's maiden name. Like this out of the line shit that'll really get you killed, my nigga, to be quite honest with you. And a lot of you bitches is cowards. Trust me when I tell you. I can tell when somebody says something wrong about you. I see the bitch in you from there. Let me put it to you this way. The type of bitches I know, and if you didn't see me on camera with them or whatever, whatever, you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. The bitches I know, bitches carry pistols. Bitches got pistol permits. Bitches will slice you up. Bitches will chop you up. They won't find you with some of the bitches I know. Like dead serious. So when I hear these bitches, and soon as the first thing they go into is when somebody do them wrong on their podcast or whatever the case may be, the first thing they start doing is crying to the public. Crying to the public. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like this shit is crazy to me, man. Y'all basically created an ecosphere of beef, and that's it. And y'all have the nerve and the audacity to call it a sector. Now it's not a sector. Let me put it to you. Let me turn it to you a little bit more briefly. It's basically a space where they put the niggas at. So it's no different than the black bathroom and the white bathroom. The white bathroom got all the flowers, smells like lemon, shit like that, or whatever, whatever. The black bathroom, you lucky if they threw a motherfucking new roll of toilet paper in the bitch. That's how y'all are measured. And see, that's the big thing about perception. See, a lot of motherfuckers don't look back and see how they're perceived. You understand what I'm saying? There's been a couple of times, like I'm not like a lot of you niggas. I don't live in this fantasy world. I don't have to. But there's been a lot of times that I've been on here and I've said maybe some shit that I shouldn't have said, but fuck it, that's how I was feeling. That's how the fuck I was feeling. You understand what I'm saying? And it must mean some sentiment to it because motherfuckers will go and regurgitate what I said a couple days later. They'd be like, oh, I get what he was saying now. The bitches are out of control. Yes, your bitches are out of control, my nigga. These bitches don't do nothing but the whole, and some of these chicks got kids. That's the fucked up part about it. A lot of them got kids, and their kids got access to the accounts. The kids go back and listen to this shit, and these are young kids, and and this is the example they got. Mommy's a raging, roaring fucking bitch day after day after day on fucking line. And all these so-called men, these soft ass men, as I want to say, because a lot of you niggas is soft as fuck. Y'all couldn't lead a household. Why? Because you can't even have the balls up to check a bitch. Some bitches like being checked, believe it or not. Some bitches like being checked. Some bitches, there's some bitches sitting out here right now with some pussy for fire ass pussy. Sitting back like, I wish a motherfucker would check me so I could just bust down right there on the spot. In the rain, I don't give a fuck. But y'all niggas won't do that. That's why they don't respect y'all. Instead, y'all niggas will tatty along, go along with the girls. Grown ass men. But niggas be the same niggas be ready to turn up or whatever, whatever. Or like, yo, nigga, you know, there ain't shit gonna happen, nigga, because you gonna lose. Point blank. I don't care if you got every nigga on your block, you still ain't got enough people. So when I sit back and I hear these wannabe ass niggas to sit back, whether it be the fat nigga, pork chop, whether it be dumb and dumb over there, or a litany of other different motherfuckers or whatever, because them niggas try their best to pretend like they fucking intelligent. My nigga, you are not geniuses. Y'all run a motherfucking weed operation. Oh, we. All y'all motherfuckers are unique. Nigga, in my city, there's probably fucking no less than 14 motherfucking smoke shops. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a unique fucking idea. You niggas sound real successful to some unsuccessful motherfuckers. Y'all niggas sound real intelligent to some dumb motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers sound real sharp to some unwittingly motherfuckers. But for niggas in the know, y'all niggas is small kibbles and bits, and you know it and I know it too. So you punk fake with them niggas you rock with, but don't try to punk fake with me. Y'all niggas live in the slums, my nigga. I live in CT. Let's get it correct, nigga. Y'all niggas live in the slums. Y'all niggas is ducking bullets where you live at. Don't do that hood rich shit with me. You understand what I'm saying? I know niggas that do that all the time. These niggas are buy a $40,000 car and pull right up into the third floor of the housing projects. Talking about I'm living, nigga. It's the same niggas that have a brand new pair of Jordans on but walking into a pissy elevator. Yo, I'm out here living, my nigga. Niggas and bitches. That's all they've done for the whole fucking Black History Month. Yo, in my opinion about that dude, I already said what I was gonna do to that nigga if I ever catch him. Like he got to get done dirty. But like I ain't gonna say that on camera no more because somebody suggested I don't do that. They told me, yo, chill, P, chill. So I'm chilling, all right? But y'all know I only got so much of a chill because I don't like sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's just like the voices that I'm hearing talking or the niggas that are scared to get on camera. Some of the loudest motherfuckers, they scared to get on camera. This nigga AT2 though, the reason I don't like that bitch ass nigga, and I'm gonna clear it up again. The reason I don't like that bitch ass nigga is because I had never heard of this nigga. I didn't know who the fuck this nigga was. You understand? I didn't know who the night and day niggas were either. I came through one day and Jag was on a night and day niggas program or whatever. She was saying some things about Kim Porter. We ain't got to rehash that, whatever, whatever, whatever. So I tapped in. The niggas said they had a link for me. I tapped in, clicked the link, joined the panel, whatever, whatever, whatever. I wasn't an interview because they would ask me any questions about myself. You understand what I'm saying? So fast forward or whatever, whatever the case may be. I guess old Tater Tot over there had seen it. So Pork Chop had seen the little interaction or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And there was something there that was interesting to him because the punk motherfucker waited all the way until the end of the video or the interview he had with her to ask about me. And that's cool if you ask about me, my nigga. It was just all the snickles and giggles and nigga, you don't know me. And I'll fuck you up in real life, G. Who the fuck are you talking to? And like this is the thing. Like, nigga, you run around with all this giggling shit. Yo, some niggas ain't playing, my nigga. You can lose your life out here, my nigga. Like, this nigga was still playing with me after I done hinted to this nigga and told this nigga, yo, my nigga, I know exactly where the fuck you at. My sister live out there. And the same area he live in is where my sister live at. 909, nigga. He know what I'm talking about. 909, nigga. All that area, North Oakland, Modesto County, all that shit out there. I know all that shit. So if I wanted to touch the nigga, I could have touched the nigga. I told niggas the other day, don't touch the nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Including the Denat nigga. I told the Denat nigga, I said, yo, don't touch him. Because I honestly and truly believe if Denat put his hands on the nigga, he gonna fuck him up. I'm not an advocate for Denat. Me and Denat don't even know each other. But that much I can be for sure. I guarantee you, Denat will whoop the fuck out of that nigga. The nigga's not in shape. One day he was on one of his podcasts and he was trying to do something where he was trying to lean back in the motherfucking sofa or some shit he was on. And that nigga was struggling. I said, oh, this is a fat nigga. And so if I knock you on your ass like that, you're not getting up. Because I'm going to keep wailing on your ass after that. So I was just like, yo, this is a pussy ass nigga. And then this nigga, he proceeds on taunting, talking about I'm in LA and I'm untouched. Niggas done got killed in LA, bro. PNB Rock got killed in LA, my nigga. What's Shorty's name from motherfucking Atlanta? Young boy. They shot up his shit. He was out there talking that shit too. He went out to LA. They shot that shit up, killed this man's. Out of all the numerous motherfuckers that have been killed in LA for stupid shit, that's why I said this suburban night motherfucker. Out of all the shit that has happened to niggas in the streets in LA, you gonna run around and taunt with a nigga that lives right there and knows everybody in the area, nigga. I know you ain't from the streets. And all that taunting and he thinks he's a woman. Nigga, these niggas ain't looking at you like you a woman. They looking at you like you a man. And they will respectfully, they gonna attack you like a man. These night and day niggas, they think they safe. Oh, we caught two kids. I know what both of y'all niggas look like. And passed your pictures on. Yes, the fuck I did. Passed your pictures on. Both of y'all niggas. Think y'all some phantoms or some shit, huh? It's bad boy, nigga. We find anybody. Now you wanna test me and see if I love when niggas say, no, you don't. Okay, say I don't. Say I don't. Say I don't. I love a motherfucker to say that shit. Say I don't have pictures of both of y'all niggas. I know what both of these niggas look like. Got a clip of a video of the other nigga when you was on camera. Goofies. So that's my point right there. It'd be like all these niggas out here taunting motherfuckers, fucking with motherfuckers, all that shit or whatever. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I used to live 5 minutes away from the Roscoe PNB Rock got shot at. There you go. Same thing. Nigga was on live talking that hot, da. You gotta be prepared for that shit, my nigga. Like certain niggas out here will really do that shit to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like certain niggas will really get at you. What's up, too? Certain niggas will really get at you talking all that hot shit. Like I'm not one of them. That, nigga, only thing you have to do is look at my record. My record is 8 pages long. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go look for yourself. 8. I done did all kinds of shit, nigga. Since I was a young boy. I'm talking about real in-depth shit. I rolled with an organization of dudes that literally made the front page of the paper no less than 7 times in the area we were at. And for the state of Connecticut 2 times with the Hartford Current. We was really involved. We really did the business. We really made tens of thousands of dollars, even as reported in the article by them. They had gave us a name, and we never had a name. This is the truth. We was a clique. I suggest that many of y'all start doing your research a little bit more. Stop having these presumptions and shit. I got niggas on here. I rode with Bad Boy for 17 fucking years. Just was with my Bad Boy brothers. I'm talking about collectively. I'm with my Bad Boy brothers all the time. But collectively, we were all together and sat down for the first time and probably like since the beginning of the pandemic, all of us, because the time before the pandemic, we were all sitting down with each other. You know what I'm saying? We had a nice little dinner over in the BX. You know what I'm saying? I put up the pictures for that. I'm always with my bad boy brothers. Never make no mistake of that. Yeah, we real different, man, and like even us, we're like, it's not saying we're better than anybody or whatever, whatever. But the last niggas you want to get in some arguments with, and I can name it. You don't want to get involved with no niggas from Broward. You don't know them because them niggas don't give a fuck about your life down in Miami. Another place I would say is definitely Texas, but it's got to be certain places in Texas. Them niggas will blow your head off. You understand what I'm saying? California is another one. Niggas will blow your head off. Louisiana, same thing. Niggas will blow your head off. Boston, niggas will blow your head off. New York, we already know the vibes here in this way. You understand what I'm saying? It's on the news every day. We have war out in the streets out here. You understand what I'm saying? Literally. With the crazies and the migrants and everybody else. You know? So there's certain places in the United States you can get your top chopped off. Nigga, in LA is one of them. This nigga running around putting up posts talking about untouched. Like you got the biscuit with you or something like that. Nigga, if you ain't got the hammer with you, shut the fuck up. And to his uncle, yo, teach your nephew how to squab. Teach your nephew how to squab, because that nigga gonna get hurt out here. Trust me when I tell you. When he think everything is ha ha he. If niggas came to that nigga right now, listen, even Jaguar done bought shit from me. Jaguar, if you listening, I was the one that told you if you don't calm that shit down, you gonna get a defamation, a cease and desist, and all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm also the person that said, yo, hold off for shorty and did a nice little motherfucking eulogy about you, talking about no, she'd have fell back or whatever, whatever. Because niggas don't have that time. Niggas are not involved in this YouTube shit like I am. The reason they come to me is because I'm the one that's always on YouTube all the time. Hell, the niggas that revolt ain't even up on motherfuckers posts like that. Not the gossiping niggas anyway. I tell you what, this nigga just said this. I want y'all to hear what this nigga said right here. Y'all see that right there? This nigga said, I'll send you $50 if you smoke a rock on stream. I tell you what, I won't do that on stream because I don't smoke rocks. So what I will do is I'm gonna find out who your mother is, and I'm gonna have that bitch screaming in agony as I keep poking her toes each time. Each time that bitch scream, I'm gonna poke that bitch's toes. You understand what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna have you sitting there, taped down to watch all of it. How about that? And after I'm finished with your mother, well, I guess you'll never find out, huh? See what I mean? Suck ass niggas. This is what the internet is full with. You understand what I'm saying? I live in Boston, Mass. So I learned how to run and walk fast over shit I witnessed. I understand what you said already. I'm trying to tell you, Boston ain't no way to fuck with, man. Trying to tell you, I done did enough time. Holyoke, motherfucking, where else, man? Fall River, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Veracruzano up at up this. We're right here. That's New England. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But y'all see what I mean by these bitches? That's why I put that nigga on the screen because I wanted to show you that. That's a nigga out here playing. The nigga say if I run your shit back and find out where your mother is and do all the shit I said I was gonna do. Huh? What then? Now all you got to do, you the one to blame for what happened to your mother. Dorchester, Raspberry. I don't never fuck around with Dorchester. I don't fuck with Dorchester. I don't fuck with what's that other shit up there? That shit rough too. It's got a lot of Irish people up there. See, in my state, it's mostly Italian and Greek. But once you start getting the mass, you get Italian and Irish. And they didn't always clash with each other, especially in Dorchester, Roxbury, Southie. That's Southie, all that shit you talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's all that one. All that shit she talking about right there, that's all one county. Literally. It's all one county. Like Amherst and all that or whatever. I've been through there. Boston, of course. Like I said, Fall River, because it's right outside. Like you go through Rhode Island, you right there, Fall River. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you come out of Providence, that's where Claudia Jordan's from. Claudia Jordan from Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying? She was Miss Rhode Island. I think one year. I'm not sure what year it was, but I'm pretty sure I was around. And shout out to Claudia Jordan. She knows still know motherfucking Rhode Island, the Strand. We was all there. You know what I'm saying? Downtown at what's that shit called? Kennedy Plaza. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to move around there. Onlyville, shout out to them. Shout out to motherfucking my man Archie Davis, his brother Archie. Excuse me, Archie and Rob Davis, their father, who was a Muslim man. He lived over there on the west side past Onlyville, by the graveyard and all that. Shout out to Greg back in the days. He had the record store out there, right across the street from the graveyard. Like I trust me, I know motherfucking Rhode Island. I know this whole area up here. Everything from fucking Beantown, Boston, all the way down to Philly. I know that shit because this is our area. So we all bounce through this shit. The Philly niggas, they'll come up. How you think Beans and all them get to deal with Jay? You know what I'm saying? They came up from Philly, came to New York. All the niggas would come down from Boston. They come down to Boston. They want to go to New York, get a record deal. You understand what I'm saying? Or, you know, you want to meet some new chicks. Let's go out to Rhode Island. You want to meet some new chicks. Let's go from Boston down to Rhode Island. Let's go from Rhode Island out to Boston. Like, this is just a regular thing we do here in the Northeast. You understand what I'm saying? Like, in between all those places I mentioned, you can get between all of them within 2 to 4 hours. Every last one of them. If I drove from right here to Boston, it's going to take me like 2 hours. If I drove from right here to New York, it's going to take me like 45, 50. If I drive from here to Jersey, it's going to take me under an hour, depending on where you're going in Jersey. I'm going to do a trip down to Jersey, too, because many of y'all ain't seen. I can at least show y'all, because I ain't going all the way to goddamn Delaware or something. But I can show y'all pretty much what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Where Jaguar Wright was born at. I don't know if she was raised there correctly like that, but the bitch from South Jersey originally. You know what I'm saying? I don't put a statement on nobody or nothing like that either. You know what I'm saying? Because all of us born somewhere. But just because you born somewhere don't mean that that's how you grew up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was born in the South, but I'm not a Southern nigga. You know what I'm saying? Neither was my mother. You know what I'm saying? My mother was a Northeast girl. My aunts and uncles and all that, we just happened to be in the South. You get what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers had, you know, New York swag, New York accent, New York thoughts, everything like that, Northeast thoughts, but they just lived right there. It happens a lot, especially with military families. I come from a high rate military family. You understand what I'm saying? Especially my uncles and all them great uncles, they all served in multiple branches. I don't like this shit that's going on. I don't like how y'all spent motherfucking Black History Month. Basically, y'all wasted it. And what I keep trying to tell y'all is there's a lot of money that needs to be used, and they're counting the pennies right now. And they're getting rid of a lot of programs. They're getting rid of a lot of holidays. They're getting rid of a lot of celebrations and all that shit. And y'all motherfuckers stand to lose Black History Month because y'all out here cackling with the bitches instead of doing what the fuck y'all supposed to do and get shit in order. Ain't no reason why none of these fucking men out here be like, yo, all right, you know what, shorty, I don't think we should do this. Let's try this. Like, none of these niggas want to take lead over these bitches. Like, they scared of them. Like, y'all really scared of these bitches. Look here, man. I've been on here for I don't know how long, right? Ain't nobody wrote my motherfucking Cash App in there. I ain't screamed my Cash App out either, because this type of material right here that you pulling out, African Americans don't support that. They don't like it. Like, what I found about a lot of African Americans is they don't like to hear the truth about them, but they always pillaging and talking about they want the truth. They got the truth. They the truth. But when the truth is on them, it's a million excuses. It's don't support them no more. They against us. It's some little fucking, like, you know, it's getting old now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bitches will sit around. They'll say bitch, 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 a million times in their podcast, right? Call this woman a bitch, that woman's a bitch, your mama a bitch, your daughter a bitch, this is a bitch, this bitch, this bitch, this bitch, this bitch, this bitch, this bitch, right? And then soon as you call them a bitch, oh Lord, he done disrespected me. But what about the bitch that just called you a bitch 60 times? Would you scared to say something to her? See what I mean? That single mama theory shit. And most of these boys that you have now that are now adults, ages 19, let's say ages 19 through 28, 30, these motherfuckers have been raised on a high diet of motherfucking misandry, and motherfucking, most importantly, being emasculated all the goddamn life. Some of these boys think they are one of the girls. Why do you think niggas will pile on and join women and bashing another woman? Those are bitch raised motherfuckers. There's way too many of these bitch raised ass boys out here in the culture. There's way too many of them, G. Like, if some shit went off tomorrow, a nigga will be checking their outfit and their sneakers first. Some real shit went down. Most of them. Most of them will reply to you and say, oh, well, I'm just trying to get mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been saying that shit for like 20, 30 years. I'm just worried about getting mine. That's the reason you keep losing. Because you don't have no motherfucking, hola, ¿cómo tú estás? You don't have no motherfucking body that's got your back. Y'all don't understand the plight. Listen, I hate to say this like this, and I'm gonna say it again because I'm right about what I'm saying, and I'm gonna stick to my guns. I ain't gonna get no motherfucking money off this shit. It's cool. Niggas don't have to donate to me. I'm not gonna ask niggas to donate to me no more or whatever, whatever. But listen, to please at the same time, if you are a fan of my channel, please understand that the uploads and all that shit will be they'll still be here, but this live shit, like fuck all that. Like somebody had to talk with me about that last night. It was like, yo, my nigga, them niggas don't really fuck with you because how would them niggas be all with you at first and then they turn around? And this is out of somebody I know and I trust very well. It said, how would them niggas be with you at 1 minute and then all of a sudden there's a full-fledged campaign that niggas is doing behind the scenes and all that shit because they haters, they punks, they suckers, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Telling niggas not to donate to you. That's some crab in a bucket type shit. Cause no matter what I done said about motherfucker, I done bash niggas on here and everything like that. I ain't never flagged nobody's shit, and I don't tell nobody not to donate to nobody. In fact, I tell you the total opposite. I'd be like, yo, go donate to them, support them, whatever you do. I don't give a shit. There ain't no campaigns out here talking about, yo, we should take up for Davin, man. We should hold down Davin's name. There ain't no campaigns out here when niggas regurgitate the shit that I done said before, and niggas come back and be like, yo, Davin Lewis said that though. Ain't no movement like that. So I started saying to myself, why the fuck am I doing all this shit for a group of people that honestly and truthfully don't respect it? The only thing they respect is loudmouth bitches getting online every motherfucking day beefing with other people of color. That's the only thing these niggas respect. And if you don't believe me, like I said, I went to a bitch's chat today. I ain't gonna say what time of the day it was, but I just sat there and I observed and I watched some of the top bloggers that were in that chat, even the motherfuckers that had fake profiles. Yeah, I seen y'all too. Because where y'all fuck up is y'all want to pop up too much in all these places or whatever. You say the same things over and over and over again. That's how I identify you real quick. I went over there and I saw a whole bunch of motherfuckers gathered over there. And all these motherfuckers, many of them former enemies. He said, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Fuck that, bitch. We beefed before. I don't want to be fucking cool with you. AT2 did that to me. Black women lied for him because I asked for my money back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, that's how it go down, man. You know, he didn't lie on me too. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said I was, what the nigga said? Nigga said I lived in a tent, told his audience I lived in the tent. I immediately 15, 20 minutes after I seen that, I came back to the crib. As I was walking in the crib, I started filming. I went to my backyard, you know what I'm saying? And I subsequently put multiple videos up of me in my crib. And nigga ain't even got his own space talking about somebody homeless. Nigga, you homeless. You live with your uncle. You ain't got no lease there. And then you try to fake it out and be like, yeah, well, like when I pay my uncle rent, nigga, I would not even get online and say some shit like that as a 30-something-year-old man. That's why I try to tell you. Most of these niggas, they either raised by bitches or if they got both parents, the motherfucking husband was emasculated. You understand what I'm saying? These ain't no real men. These are men. A lot of these niggas were raised by men. Like y'all don't even realize it, man. I'm gonna hate to say it like this, man. If you like 18, 19, 20 years old, it's a high priority chance that your daddy was probably a sucker. He probably don't. I don't know if he do or don't. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's a small. That's a nigga. That's a nerd. You understand what I'm saying? Like this nigga ain't never been cool. He don't get no pussy. I don't even think he like pussy. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to war with a nigga. Like the only thing I asked a nigga to do was apologize. I didn't even tell my crowd who I was talking about, even when they asked me. So that was the whole thing. I gave this nigga a courtesy. When I asked this nigga for the courtesy, instead of being a man, this is how I knew he was a sucker. Instead of being a man, he opted to try to act tough and play victim at the same time. So I'm like, yo, you know what? Fuck this nigga then. That's when I started going in on him. That's when I started saying his name. That's when I started bashing him. That's when I started saying what I said to him. Because I said, if you can't, as a man, know that you in the wrong or admit you in the wrong, but yet still you on your podcast every day talking about how you a victim. He tried to panel what I was saying about him into a victim straight. Just leave me alone. He wants to suck my when he said that suck my dick shit, I was like, nah, nigga, now I gotta do something to you. Because he said it to me 3 times. Like he thinks people are joking with him. He thinks like I love a nigga that act like he ain't nothing can happen to him. I love motherfuckers like that. I love a motherfucker like that that think nothing can happen to him. He cannot be touched. He cannot be harmed. And can't nothing happen to him. Who gonna help you out? Your uncle? Your aunt? They gonna help you out? All right. You right, homie. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You right. You right. He's exactly right. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. You know what I'm saying? And don't nobody touch him. Don't nobody touch him. You make sure he have everybody. I want y'all to make sure he have a nice year. Okay. Let's make sure he have a nice year. He gonna forget about all this. Let's make sure AT2 have a nice year. You know what I'm saying? I think about Dick Gregory, who was somebody that I was inspired by. I always looked up to him, amongst other people. James Baldwin is another one. The Noble Drew Ali is another one. These are people I've read their stuff. You know what I'm saying? People would talk to Dick Gregory never even read his books. Yeah, I don't, you know, listen, I don't care about him going live or whatever, whatever, but like you kind of flowing in with the conversation I'm having, Ma. You understand what I'm saying? Like, can you do me a favor, first of all? Can you write my chat, what's the name? Watch this. Can you write my Cash App in the chat room so I can pin it? It's $STRINGERBELL80. Let's see what you about. $STRINGERBELL80. Can you write that in the chat room, Ma? Yeah. I already know. That's why I've been chilling, Mark Five. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get that chick up out of here. I knew she was up on some shit. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get her the fuck up out of here. Oh, she wrote it at the last moment. Word. All right, hold up. All right, I thought she was bullshitting. All right, write it again. Write it again, Mom. So I was moving you out of here because I was like, yo, is she still there or she gone for good? She ain't gone. She's still here, right? Now her name too long. I don't know. I still want to get her the fuck up out of here anyway. I ain't trust her. That bitch, she wrote a long ass message on my page talking about don't trust the knot, don't trust this person, and he did me bad. She was talking about the AT2 nigga, whatever, whatever. Thank you, Mark. She was talking about the AT2 nigga, whatever. He and I said, nah, bitch, I'm not, this ain't your motherfucker. You're not using me to get back at that nigga. You ain't donating, you ain't supporting, you ain't nothing. That bitch been talking to me for like 3 days. No, bitch, I'm not coming to you. And I know she run a podcast because I can see how she wrote it. Bitch, I'm not coming to your podcast. Fuck your podcast. I'm not. Let me set this on record. Don't name one of you bitches ask me to come to your podcast. I don't want to talk to you. We ain't fucking friends. I think most of you bitches are disgusting. I think most of the shit that y'all do and the lynch y'all go through and the shit y'all do is disgusting. I don't want to be a part of none of that gross ass shit. Y'all bitches are nasty. I wouldn't date one of y'all bitches. And that's why I find it normal too. All them bitches that do all that loud talking shit, and they one of them bitches got a man in the house. Ain't none one of those bitches got a man in the house. You'll listen to them bitches and they'll be in the room by themselves all day long. You be like, damn, a nigga ain't came through and been like, yo, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Can I get some head or something? Can I get some pussy or something like that? You don't never hear no nigga say that, right? All these bitches got these podcasts, but you don't never hear a nigga come in the background be like, yo, mom, listen, I know you've been lying for like 7 hours. Can I get some dome though? Can I get some pussy? Can you at least bend the fuck over real quick, move your underwear to the side? You could keep on continuing. Just calm down for a minute. Y'all don't pay attention to that shit? Half of these bitches is out here the loudest. Ain't got no fucking man in their life. A lot of these bitches got kids. Now I don't know who that bitch was right there, but her name was Trip on Your your way over the questions and conversations. That's a podcast. Bitch, I recognized you as soon as you came in here and you had that name, but they be thinking niggas is dumb. The same way she was sitting in here and she was listening to me and all that shit or whatever, whatever. She was trying to get a fond farewell what I was saying so she could. This is how these bitches act. They'll come in, they act like they cool with you and shit or whatever, whatever. Hey, how you doing? Like this bitch wrote this long ass fucking that bitch I just blocked. This bitch wrote this long ass motherfucking paragraph talking about, and he took my money and AT2 took my money. Well, bitch, you was over there fucking with him. You ain't people who that nigga was. First time I heard that goofy ass nigga, he was talking about me. I said, oh, this is a goofy. I could tell by the way he was like, I was like, this nigga laughed like an ugly female. You ever heard an ugly female laugh? Or it's just like that. That's how ugly females laugh. Ugly females will have that loud, obnoxious, cackling, fucking loud for no reason. It's louder than everything in the room as laughs. Fuck with that nigga. And I never fucked with that nigga. That's the whole thing. You came out your mouth and thought it was cool to talk about me and thinking that was going to go down. What up in that? But that bitch that was in here earlier just a minute ago that I blocked, I got rid of that bitch. Fuck that. And there's been a couple of them bitches that came over here. And that's another thing too. Now she'll run to another podcast and tell the girls over at that podcast, he was mean to me. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Nah, bitch, I just see where you going. You over here because I'm talking about the AT2 nigga, bitch. You ain't over here because you interested in what the fuck I'm saying. You talking about a nigga taking money away from you. That's why I say you gotta watch these crybaby bitches, because these bitches will go from podcast to podcast crybaby in it. Oh, he did me wrong trying to gain an ally, bitch. I don't want to be no ally to you. I don't even know you. Think you gonna come over and then they want to do it for free. Then they want to do it for free. She want me to advocate for it for free. Wow, I read off like what 6 or 7 of that bitch's comments. That's why I don't like shit like that. I try to tell y'all, man, I don't try. Like, excuse me, ladies, I'm not trying to come at y'all, nothing like that. I got a couple of black female subscribers that are just the dear to earth to me, and I love you to death. So please excuse my French when I say this, but I don't trust probably 70% of black African American women. I don't. I don't. Whoever these like, and I say this with kindness. These bitches are evil. The majority of them. If they don't show it to you outright, they'll show it to you in some way or another. They'll show it to you in their personality. They'll show it to you in the questions they ask you. They'll show it to you. Like a lot of black women, and I always people when they do it because they all do it the same similar way. If they're trying to get some information out of you or garner something out of you or some shit like that or whatever, whatever, they very sneaky on how they do it. They'll pinpoint their little questions and shit like that or whatever, 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 and then they'll go in for the strike right after that. I've had this happen with girls I've tried to date before. I get rid of them right there, and they be surprised as fuck. I'd be like, all right, well, I think it's time for you to go. I've told a bitch that several times and they be surprised. Well, I look good. I don't give a fuck, bitch. If I can get you, I can get bitches look 10, 3 times. But matter of fact, you don't even look as good as my best bitches. You don't even look as good as my best bitches. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, yo, like, no, 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 no. I don't even bring bitches to my crib, son. That's why you always hear me here by myself. I can admit my shit. I don't bring bitches to my crib for numerous reasons, but I don't bring bitches to my crib. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you get is that one wayward bitch, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, 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 nah. You ain't put my shit at jeopardy. I'm cool. I'm cool with my neighbors. 99% of them. I just don't like this one bitch as a fucking babysitter. I don't like that bitch. Let that be known. You know what I'm saying? And bitch keep fucking with me. I'm gonna have my motherfucking aunts in there whoop her motherfucking skull in too. Anyway, long story short, you know what I'm saying? These bitches is online is a problem. We got motherfuckers that's online that used to be allies with Jaguar Wright, used to carry her material, used to donate to her. And now they online pleading with the motherfucking crowds, and the crowds are accepting it and donating to these motherfuckers. That's the irony of all of it. So I can sit over here and do what I do go to Trump Tower, go to Jonathan Major's trial. I know y'all don't want to hear this, but what the fuck ever? It's my podcast. Ain't nobody motherfucking funding me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody funding me. You know what I mean? Niggas won't even fund me when I give them a good show. You know what I'm saying? So I say, oh, I know these niggas is fraud. That's hate. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you go to Jonathan Major's trial and they name one of these other fucking bloggers did anything even kind of like that, you understand what I'm saying? And the hate come through so strong, it's like, you know what I mean? You see Jonathan Majors right there, and he wave at the camera for me where he ignoring the rest of major motherfucking media. That's hate, my nigga. But had I been a bitch and that was me, you go, girl. She didn't got, you know what I'm saying? It's very sexist. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like a lot of African American women, they're sexist as fuck. As you should trust these women. These women are way different and low down. And I'm a woman saying this. Yeah, but that's different in that you are actual woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking, that's why I said I'm not talking about that good 40 or 35% of good black women that's left. And it's bad women in every race, right? But I'm just pointing out the ones I have a problem with all the time seem to be African American women. They don't like me for some reason or another. I guess like a lot of people will look at me and they'll try to figure out what the fuck I am, both black and Latin. All the time it happens to me. I have Latinos walk up to me all the time. Where you from? This the other day, somebody had to come here and fix something, and the guy was Jamaican. He was like, "Yo, where you from?" You know what I mean? I get it all the time, and I've gotten it all the time since I was a kid. And then when I explain myself or whatever, they'd be like, "Oh, okay," you know what I mean? And then it's like, "You fuck with me, you don't." But what I find about African American women, though, different from Latinos or white people when they don't like you or that basis of why they don't like you, African American women have a problem. One thing I found is they'll say they want to upscale man or whatever, whatever, whatever. But when I went out here dressed in my best shit, right? I'm talking about my best shit, right? When I'm going out this door dressed in my best shit, carrying myself top line or whatever, whatever, to the point where white folks are recognizing me and telling me, like, I have white people walk past me, they'd be like, yo, that's a nice jacket. I'm talking about my copper and green jacket. What is that? I had a man walk up to me the other day. He was like, where did you get that jacket? I've seen everything the Hilfiger. He was literally having a whole conversation with me about my jacket. He's like, I love that color. I'll have people walk up to me and ask me this all kinds of shit. I have white people come up to me. This is the numerous thing I get and ask me if I'm a fucking model or do I model clothes and shit like that. You know what I mean? This happens all the fucking time. But when it comes to black American women, the first thing I find is if you walk into a room and they feel like you were or I got some attention on you or whatever, the first thing they try to do is see how they can clamor and knock you down. How they can knock you down a peg and make you feel like you're not shit like they feel. And my first response is, well, bitch, I'm not ugly. I'm sorry. And that's what I find a lot of times. It's like, and even in the men, because the men are basically most African American men are basically black females, in my opinion. I say a good, I even go higher. I say 72 to 75% of them are actually just black females, and they just don't realize it. These niggas walk like bitches. I've had niggas numerous times. I even put it on camera so y'all could see it. I've had niggas, if you really been in my podcast before, I've had niggas honestly and truthfully walk up to me and they'll have a little outfit on. And usually the outfit is like some bullshit compared to what I got on, but their jealousy has led them to believe they can fake their way into looking better than me, talking better than me, being better recognized than me. I don't know what the fuck going through their head. You understand what I'm saying? But it's some weird shit. I had a nigga one day, he walked into the door 4 times until I looked at him like, yo, homie, what the fuck are you doing when I was sitting getting coffee? Like this nigga would walk in the door, go like this. That's a cattle call, that's a cat call for another man to look at him. This is a man. Cat calling for another man to look at him. They're pathetic. And I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. If you think I'm mad or whatever, whatever, I know what I go through here on YouTube. It's either simp ass men or fucking loudmouth ass bitches that should have been shot in their leg 3, 4, 5 years ago. Some bitches just need to be shot at. For real. That'll wake them the fuck up. You can't even beat a bitch ass no more. They ain't gonna do nothing. That bitch will come back. Nowadays, you need to shoot at a bitch, tase a bitch, cut a bitch, You understand what I'm saying? Then they'll understand what's going on. These bitches ain't got no fear. You gotta put fear in their heart. You understand what I'm saying? I watched my man, I can say it now, he got convicted and went to jail for it. I watched my man Showboat literally shoot a bitch right in her leg in front of me. I'll never forget that shit. He was like, yo, come on. And we walked off so smooth, like niggas didn't run or nothing. That bitch was sitting there screaming her ass off. Like, what the fuck are you doing for? Oh my God. Oh my God, this nigga shot at me. Bitches is out there screaming and shit. You know how it go. Well, maybe you do. But anyway, this nigga shot this bitch right in front of me because the bitch said something about his mother. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even get mad about it. I was like, what bitch said, yo, fuck my mother. I was like, yo, hey, I'll get you shot. You know what I'm saying? I was drunk as fuck at the time. I was like 20, I don't know, 28, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was funny as hell. It was even more funny because I was working at Bad Boy at the time. I was like, damn, I come back in for the weekend, niggas is wild. This happened. Oh, that nigga shot that bitch right in her motherfucking thigh. She lived though. She was alright. You know what I'm saying? She tough. You know what I'm saying? But that's what y'all gonna need to do. Y'all want them bitches pay attention to you? You got to do some damage to one of them bitches. So you can say whatever you want to about it or whatever, whatever. These bitches don't respect y'all. You can sit up there and say, oh, why? If you go get the bed, because all these niggas got these articulated ways of how you can get the women to listen to you. These bitches don't motherfucking respect you, nigga. There ain't no way you can buy your way into that. I don't give a fuck how slick you think you are, how smart you think you are, how good you think you are, how Mac Daddy you think you are. A bitch's respect overrides all that. You understand what I'm saying? And you men have gotten to the point now where these black American women, they don't respect you. See, if they respected me, I know one night I had like 100-something motherfuckers in. The biggest live I ever did, I had 500-something people in. This is where Alpo passed away. You can go check it for yourself. That video's still sitting there. Like, it had 54,000 views, and I had at one time like 520-something people in the chat room. You know what I mean? But you got to talk about, nowadays you got to talk about either who's beefing or whatever, whatever. This is what they regulate you to. And I'm noticing, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have some talks about that too, because I know the person to talk to about that. But there's, like, people think it's just like YouTube or whatever, whatever that's doing a lot of this shit. It's not YouTube, it's the staff. It really is the staff. And the staff needs to stop doing these constant stabilization updates because you fuck shit up when you do it. This for the record. You know what I'm saying? For who's ever might be listening. But anyway, long story short, I ain't advocating violence or nothing like that. But if it's a violent bitch, yo, man, do what you gotta do, man. Treat that bitch like a dude. Cause she gonna treat you like she a dude. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these bitches are not the same no more. Y'all niggas out here trying to give 90s love to 2024 bitches. Y'all niggas out here trying to get early 2000 and show love to early 2000 vibes. When these bitches out here, motherfucking strippers, OnlyFans bitches, turn up bitches, and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. A lot of motherfuckers don't like to hear that. A lot of these bitches in here that's in here right now listening to me, I can't believe you said bitch. How come you don't respect me? Because you are non-respectable. No, I don't respect bitches that get up early in the morning or be online for 8 hours talking about another woman of color. No, I don't respect you, bitch. Bitch, you the bottom of the barrel trash to me. And always will be. See, the worst thing you could have did was about a nigga like me was turn around and let me forget all about that Cash App shit. Nigga, I know how to get money. You understand what I'm saying? I'm out here taking penitentiary chances right now. You think a nigga give a fuck? Nah, they don't give a fuck. That's what I say. You got to stop paying attention to that fake ass phony. We together, we the people. We gotta get united. All that shit. That shit is phony, bro. None of them niggas mean that shit. They say that shit when it's the right time to say it. You understand what I'm saying? They say it when it's the right time to say it. They got a little podcast going on or whatever. They'll say it right there. There's a little situation. Somebody got shot or somebody got harmed by the police. We got to stick together and black rights. And they don't mean that shit, bro. Because what they'll do, they'll come right home, turn on their computer, turn on their phone, they'll go live and start doing what first? bashing another person of color. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers have did a better job doing Black History Month than the fucking Klan could have ever. Good job, niggas. Good job. Canned goods and tap dancer shoes for everybody. Canned goods and tap dancing shoes will be handed out after the show. Motherfuckers are pathetic, but the most pathetic motherfuckers are the women. Because y'all can garner all these motherfuckers to talk down about another woman. And I'm not taking up for Jaguar, right? I'm just simply stating what I see. And you bitches will work in lying. You bitches will sit back and plot on who you gonna lie on next. You bitches will go on full campaigns and marathons or whatever using StreamYard. But who are you bitches without StreamYard? Nothing. Because the bulk of your material comes from motherfucking analyzing somebody else's video and you ain't articulate enough. Some of these bitches talk like motherfucking they just got off the plantation, bro. Let's stop playing. Some of these bitches can't even spell some of the words they saying, huh? You don't peep it? Some of these bitches cannot even spell the words that they are saying. But they'll sit back and act like they are the arch leaders of the culture. They will sit back and act like they are the smartest ones in the room. When I've been in the rooms and I deduced the bitch so long, so quickly that I have right. I remember one day, I forgot when it was, but I had a whole room and I ain't never seen a black chick get that fucking mad. I think we were on the train that day. And this is another thing that these bitches do. They'll try to test you in front of white people because they think it makes them look like somebody. This is usually from bitches that come from poverty. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into that in a minute. Because most of these bitches that got motherfucking these lives and they talking all these shits, these bitches come from a lifelong of poverty. These bitches ain't never seen over $100,000 in their fucking life. That's why I tell people, you ain't never seen 100,000. Yo, pork chop. Yo, if you ain't never seen over $100,000 in your life, nigga, if you ain't never drove a Porsche or been in a Porsche and been how to wheel or some shit like that, nigga, you don't even deserve to be in a conversation with me, you low level motherfucking basement baby. And the bitches out here taking up for that nigga. Oh my God, he's so he's so special, and that people are attacking him, and he's such a nice guy. That nigga's a demon. That nigga's a demon. I can see it right through him. It is so much hurt. It is so much evil wrapped up into that phony ass personality that he tries to put out. And he's a lying motherfucker if I ever seen one. The way you know he lies, because see, certain people got certain mechanical mechanisms when they lie. His mechanism when he lies, and he can't help it because his conscience is telling him it's wrong, but instead, that little evil voice on the side of his shit is tapping him and saying, no, go ahead and do it. Is when he looks to the side. Next time when you're watching this fat motherfucker, pay attention to him. When he's getting ready to lie, his eyes will fluster, or he'll look to the left, or he'll look to the right. If it's a little lie, he'll look to the left. If it's a big lie, he'll look to the right, and his eyes will click. And every time that nigga does that shit, I know he's lying about something. He can't help it because it's a natural mechanical, because it's part of his personality. It's hard to control that shit. That's like me. If you say something funny and it registers in my mind as being funny, it's hard for me not to laugh. It's the same thing with him. If he tells a lie, it's hard because of his consciousness, his true consciousness, to handle that. So he has to adapt for it by looking to the side or whatever. It's actually a shaming mechanism that was put forth by God. And there's a whole bunch of these niggas out here that's like this on this YouTube streets or whatever. No, don't even worry about it, Annette. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Half of these motherfuckers is here. They don't like me. You like me. You my friend. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about putting the cash app in, nothing like that or whatever. These niggas are not going to donate to me because everything that I'm saying to them is the truth. And it's not about gossiping. It's about not putting anybody down or whatever, whatever. If James Baldwin was here right now, if Malcolm X was here right now, if motherfucking Martin Luther King was here right now, if Dick Gregory was here right now, if any of these fantastic people that I'm talking about was here right now and they were able to look around and facilitate and motherfucking everything that's happening, they would be like, my God, what the fuck has happened to y'all? You look horrible. You don't look the way that you think you're perceived. A lot of these motherfuckers go out there, they get a couple dollars in their pocket, and they believe in their mind because they have a couple dollars in their pocket. Spoken from a nigga that spent most of his life having money up until now. But I'm trying to tell you, these motherfuckers will get a couple dollars in their pockets, and Latinos do the same thing, and it's minimum money. And in their mind, that's big money because that's bigger than anything you ever had. You never come to the contention to think, is that bigger than what everybody else had? And what you, if you do that, what you'll find very quickly is, this doesn't even include myself, what you'll find very quickly is, no, the shit you're doing doesn't match. It'd be highly disappointed. Thank you, family. So I don't worry about. I don't worry about. If I got 5 motherfuckers that come check me out and listen to everything I gotta say, that's cool. The rest of these motherfuckers, I could care less. I could care less. You ain't gonna donate. You ain't gonna support. You've shown that. Most of these motherfuckers are jealous, or they looking for some words or some phrases to grab so they can use on their podcast, so they can use my words to garner motherfucking cash ass. But this is how deep the hatred is. They'll listen to a motherfucker regurgitate my words and donate to them, but they won't listen to the author dictate the words and donate to him. This is how hateful these people are. These people are hateful. And I think a good percentage of them would be better off if you put them all on a fucking island and set the island on fire, and a whole bunch of Latinos and poor white trash along with them. Cleanse the fucking world, I say. And y'all know everything that I'm saying is right. And a lot of y'all will be right over there in the chat rooms that are here. Will be right over in the chat rooms with these loudmouth ass bitches giving them money, talking about that's right, child, and all of them talk the same. Ooh, child, this a mess. Ooh, Lord, 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 Lord. Don't you hear the mammy effect in all of them's voices? All of them sound like the fucking the fucking plantation mammy. Even Jaguar Wright just sit there and sound like the plantation mammy. Like I've never seen somebody go out of their way to emphasize a Southern mammy voice. And one time, even one of your own auditors called it out. She was like, "Oh, you mean the mammy voice?" Like the bitch who was on your panel literally said, "Oh, you mean the mammy voice?" She said it real slick, but she knew what she was alluding to. Talk like a mammy, talk like a slave, and you'll get donations. And that's a goddamn shame. So you mean you motherfuckers resonate better with slave talk than you do with somebody talking to you like a fucking American? That is fucking pathetic. That's why I unsubscribe to most channels. Most of them sound the same. Thank you. All of them are saying the same shit. All of them are saying the same shit. Most of these bitches got the same edge. Most of it is, and I'm saying it's mostly women because that's what's mostly on the job here. Women. I saw a bitch do a 9 hour live, and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck do you have to talk about for 9 hours? And these niggas with this flooding and donating. And what I find is more and more often, most of their subscribers are at this range of like 53, 54 and over. It ain't even young bitches, it's old bitches. No, I ain't calling y'all ladies old. I'm just saying it's older bitches. You understand what I'm saying? Old enough to know better. You got 55 and 60-year-old women out here starting fucking YouTube channels. And their whole diatribe, the whole fucking day is about Jaguar Wright. They don't go anywhere. They don't visit anywhere. They don't talk to anybody. They don't do any lives from any particular places or anything like that. They just sit in their room on fucking StreamYard, most of the time, not on camera, and just talk shit. And people donate thousands to them. This is the black culture now, black American culture. Meanwhile, there's all kinds of shit going down. I went up there and talked about the migrant crisis that they have right now. Do you know a day later after the migrant crisis, they had two bigger incidents that had priorly happened that I was reporting on, which was the shooting at the store, which was steps from the motherfucker, what's the name? Now, the other assault that happened with the police officers, they got beat up by the migrant guys that were sitting out there. This time they had 23 people involved and beating down a dude in Times Square that was 17 years old. Then a few minutes after that, and it was identified that 6 of the men stayed at the migrant hotel. So we ain't even got to do that argument. Then there was a second attack, not even an hour later. This time, this man had been jumped by about 17 or 18 people. So it was the same thing that I said in front of Trump Tower. These niggas, and what I found is, I'm half Latino, so trust me, I know. These niggas, they get together in groups and they get strong. But when you catch a nigga by themselves, these niggas is pussy. Ain't nobody talking about that. Ain't nobody talking about that crooked ass woman in Dalton out there in Illinois. That motherfucker stole is an estimated 1.2 to 1.8 million dollars and took it from black motherfucking taxpayers. So much to the point that they are now down police officers because this bitch was using 5 police officers as her personal detail. This is the mayor of Dalton, Illinois. This bitch is under FBI investigation, if you didn't know. Fannie Willis, look at that bitch. And I don't know why anybody would find that flat. Everything on that bitch is flat. Her titties flat, her ass flat, her face flat. That bitch ain't got no detail in her face, huh? Her whole shit is contoured. You understand what I'm saying? What's up, Sophia Guadalupe? Ooh, ooh, blah, 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 blah. You know what, Sophia? I'm glad you're here. So let me tell you something, Sophia. You understand? You ready, Sophia? You ready to be insulted? Because that's what you came here for. Blah, 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 blah. So let me tell you, Sophia. Sophia, I got a feeling. I got a feeling within the next week. And tú sabes, el espíritu, tú sabes, pero la Jesús, and tú sabes, la María, tú sabes, pero mi corazón está toda por mí, and tú sabes, ahora. I got a feeling that something terrible is going to happen to you within the next week. You have a good night, Sophia. So what I mean? Loudmouth bitches. And that bitch had been sitting here. To my ear, you said the word bitch. But this is the chick that will refer to her friends, hey, bitch. See what I'm saying? Asinine thing. That's a control mechanism. A bitch coming to your motherfucking chat room, that's a control mechanism. And ain't nobody gonna be named Sophia Guadalupe, so that was a fake ass fucking name at that. That was somebody African American that did that. You see what I'm saying? That's what they do. They're like forever 21 motherfucker. Have you ever noticed that like the behavior is almost condescending with a child most of the time? Like the bitches will sit around and be like, nah, 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 nah. Or like this bitch is wrote a thing. Ew, blah, 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 blah. Ew. Like, bitch, what are we in 9th grade? Like these bitches be 40, 50, 60 years old acting like children and don't put in any work. But the niggas, they got so much of an adaptation and so much homage towards mama that them niggas will support these bitches. These niggas will donate to these bitches. These niggas will share these bitches. These niggas will paper these bitches up. Like they show the receipts of what they gave that bitch. They gave that bitch $750 3 or 4 or 5 times or whatever, whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, not just me, but just in general. What are niggas that doing that for other niggas? Oh, that don't exist. No, it don't exist in Black American culture, but in every other fucking culture that's out here, it exists. Men help other men. They act childish like they're uneducated. They're and switch up. Exactly. Like I just like honestly, truthfully, I don't even trust Black American women no more. 70% of them anyway. Like when I meet Black American women nowadays, because of the temperament and how things are now versus 5, 10 years back or whatever, whatever, or Latin women for that example too. Because a lot of Latin women be sitting around, they want to talk black, they want to act black American and all that shit or whatever. They'll even go date a light skinned nigga that dress like a black American man, but then turn around you slang like black Americans and everything else. But be like, oh, I'm only exclusive. I only date light skinned poppy nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here. Fake bitch. I call that fake shit out too. There's like a lot of light skinned Latino niggas. They'll be trying to dress and act like black dudes, talk like black dudes every 5 minutes. Yo, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. They say this shit more than black African American dudes. And then they'll tell their women, yo, don't be messing with no black dudes. Yes, you do, nigga. You even say that about black Latinos. The fuck out of here, yo. I don't trust no black or Latin bitch no more. Them bitches is the demons. Because every last one of them bitches trying to escape poverty. That's what it look like to me. And every last one of them bitches, they will sacrifice you at any given moment. And if you need an example, the only thing, and I don't give a fuck if any black bitch logged off. It don't matter. Them bitches is not supporting me. They not supporting the channel. They don't recognize anything that's real. They're not date worthy. They're not marriage material. You understand what I'm saying? The majority of these bitches don't have any life. They don't have any education. And the only thing they do is sit online all motherfucking day and talk about everybody under the blue moon and sun, but never pay any accord to what the fuck is going on in their life. And if you do the diligence and you look at their lives, you will see many of these bitches are fucked up. Some of these bitches have said shit to me. They live on the fourth floor of the fucking projects, and bitch got to pass a pile of piss to get to an apartment. A lot of these bitches on their third or fourth baby fucking daddy, and motherfucker got a house full of kids, and this bitch 33 years old. A lot of these bitches out here never even graduated the seventh or eighth grade because the pure simple fact they had to drop out of school because they were having side babies at an early age. A lot of these bitches ain't never worked anywhere outside of motherfucking McDonald's or motherfucking Burger King or your local motherfucking corner store. A lot of these bitches ain't gonna never see a college classroom like myself. A lot of these bitches ain't gonna never see an actual job in media and actually working in the record industry and shit like that. A lot of these bitches is fucking losers for the better fact of the matter. And they sitting online collecting money, talking about everybody fucking else, but never say a goddamn word about their fucking life right there in itself. So if you think I give a fuck if you talk the fuck up off of here because I said some shit about a bitch, now just call me an innovator. I'm gonna be the nigga that say something to these bitches since y'all niggas won't say nothing to these bitches because y'all scared either y'all tired along or you need to live with that bitch. Now these niggas be out here capping for these hoes because that nigga ain't got nowhere to stay at. That nigga know right now, he say one thing wrong to that bitch right now. It's cold out tonight, nigga. Your ass will be in the street. You know, you one argument away from your bag being packed and set at the door. A lot of you niggas out here talking high mighty shit, but ain't on a fucking lease where you staying at right now. Oh, it got quiet now, didn't it? Got quiet now, didn't it? A lot of you bitches is right now taking Instagram shots, got to run into OnlyFans and do a podcast, and you bitches are staying at your girlfriend's house with your two side babies. Now I'm gonna end this off on this note right here. I'm gonna talk about Puff for a minute. I said to y'all last night, and I saw that fat ass Aardvark AT2 was over there. You know, he had to put his 2 cents in or whatever. Hey, yo, my nigga, all that talk you talking, I hope you pay like that, nigga. I hope you, the storm and roll, nigga, ain't nothing gonna happen. All right, cool. When the shit do happen, I'm just gonna sit up here with my diabolical laugh. You understand? That's what I'm gonna do. Because I know what's about how it's about to go down. Whole bunch of these motherfucking vloggers about to get the fuck up on out of here. And you better have that money to pay up. You better have that money to pay up. Oh, you think I'm talking about me? Oh, no, no, no. I ain't talking about me. You'll see. You'll see. Funny, I'm always good at things like this, ain't I? I give motherfuckers introduction and tell them what's gonna happen before it happen. Where's my motherfucking thinks? Remember, I told you. A lot of you vloggers gonna see in a minute because there's gonna be some more changes. I put it before it's gonna happen before March 25th. Let me put it that way. It's gonna happen before March 25th. You believe it, if you don't believe it, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Yo, them niggas gonna come up the block and shoot you tomorrow, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? If you out there, you out there. I told you. You know what I mean? Give a fuck about this YouTube shit, nigga. The niggas be talking on here battling it out over cash apps and shit like that. I don't want none of them motherfuckers donate to me. They can keep all that shit. I'm straight. We'll find other ways. We good. Because like I said, if your clandestine option and opinion is to believe people that lied on me after you show them proof after proof after proof, and you keep with the same sentiment, or if you say bitch in your podcast 60 or 70 times within a 2 or 3 hour period, but get mad when a man references you as a bitch, you have a problem with men. And that's what half of these lesbian African American women do, because that's what most of y'all are lesbians. It's noted and quoted by the CD motherfucking C. Did you guys notice there's more women, African American women, than African American men that motherfucking outwittingly identify as part of that LBGT community? If you don't believe me, go look the shit up right now if I'm lying. Go look the shit up right now if I'm lying. These are the most gayest bitches in the motherfucking land. But always got their mouth wide open talking about somebody gay. These bitches stay in pussy. You can look at a video, any motherfucking source of any motherfucking website, and you will find a bitch slapping some bitch on the ass, damn near look like she fingering her and molesting her. You will find some motherfucking video, some bitch with a link to her OnlyFans. You go on motherfucking Twitter and Instagram, that shit is like Pornhub, especially with the black and Latin women on there. They have no holds barred. They got the whole shit busted out, and then we'll try to put this little cute quotation on top of it. I'm learning my inner self and my inner goddess, and that's supposed to make the shit. No, bitch, it's filth. You got 2, 3 kids at home, and you got the whole pussy busted open online, and you don't think his peoples is going to see that or whatever. These is bitches is 40, 50, 60 years old doing this shit. Grandma got a snapback. I'm still out here. And bitches be like, 60 where? 60 there, bitch. You look 60. Y'all praise these bitches, call them queen mothers and all that shit. I know better. There's bitches out here that had a lot to say about Puff last night. Had a lot of things to say about the chief. Some niggas even eliminated some material that should have been added, like that AT2 nigga. Nigga, you ran what you wanted to run. Why you didn't run the clip? At least I can say that about the suck ass night and day niggas. At least they ran the clip. You understand? Where the niggas sitting on the couch and Puff tell him up close and personal. This nigga is laughing at this nigga. This nigga, I guess, trying to put Puff on Front Street or something. Puff literally laughing at this nigga, like, nigga, what the fuck you gonna do about it, nigga? I run shit. You in danger right now sitting in this room. Tell me what a nigga owe you. Then you turn around. I knew something was funny when a nigga said, yo, I'm gonna file a lawsuit, but I need the people to help me. People don't give a fuck about you, homie. They don't care. African Americans only come to the defense of their women. The women run the culture. That's why they come to the defense of the women first. They don't give a fuck about you if you was a man. If you smart, you would opt out and find you a spouse that's other than African American woman, so your son won't have to repeat the same process. I ain't saying abort or nothing like that. I'm just saying I wouldn't procreate with one of those women. Not because they're a bad woman, because of pure simple fact. Look what you're putting them in. You're putting them in the sea of motherfuckers that don't come from fathers, Most of them are dysfunctional as fuck. They crash on each other. They don't stick with each other. They don't resonate with anything from the truth. Their form of the truth is how salacious and nasty and belligerent and how much can you indulge somebody's motherfucking personal fucking information online. That's the truth to them. But don't you dare do it to me, because then that's called deceit. That's called defamation when you reveal my motherfucking truths, but I can reveal yours. That's called being a hypocrite. That's called being a gossip, and all that shit speaks against the God. Doesn't speak for God. That's why I hear a lot of these bitches talking about God got my heart. God don't fuck with you, bitch. You just sat up here for 3-4 hours gossiping about somebody. There's 125 motherfucking passages. Yes, 125 passages in the Bible. Actually, it's 128. 128 passages in the Bible. Go look it up against gossiping. So as these bitches sitting up there and they professing that they so believe in God and all that shit or whatever, whatever. In reality, these bitches going through every tenet and every verse in the Bible. I'm speaking to you from the motherfucking survival scrolls. God damn it. I'm not going to get on here and do fake realities. I'm not going to get on here and pretend. I put in the work at Bad Boy Entertainment. I busted my ass. It was some nights we couldn't even motherfucking sleep. And even though we hadn't had nothing but an hour, 2 hours sleep in the fucking van, or sometimes we couldn't check into our hotel rooms until 3 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever. And we got to be at the event at fucking 6 or 7. So niggas getting 3 hours worth of sleep. Now we up in the club with these niggas tied in the motherfucker. I got a rock in my hand, rocking back and forth like, oh shit, when is this shit over? We put in the work. Most of them would get Tasha K soon enough. Yeah, I did a piece on her last night. Ain't nobody want to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I don't like what the bitch had to say about my homie, motherfucking Corey Holcomb, man. Another man, she was trying to bash him with the similar pattern. You know, the similar pattern, five. And that nigga gay. Like, listen, let's keep it real. If all these niggas gay, which they're not, because the demographics clearly shows that you bitches is gay. You bitches is either bisexual, lesbians, or some palette or some weird shit. I'm a hypochondriac sexual, some shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck you want to put it and pan it as. I don't give a fuck what your sexuality is. That's never been an issue of mine. It ain't my pussy. It ain't my dick. Do what you want to with either one. I only worried about my John. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, long story short, with my Johnson put aside, the point remains of this, man. I'm gonna give y'all some motherfucking advice. Some people not gonna like what I have to say or whatever, whatever, but it is what it is. These women come with the same palette every fucking time. He touched me, he did me wrong. Every African American woman, even bitches with babies, is a sexual assault victim out of the blue. But the men with the most power in the world, white men, motherfucker don't have their women coming up saying that shit every 5 fucking minutes. Isn't that kind of odd? These bitches that they picking you, they're not even picking you as their first marriage option. They're looking at other races of men. They'll even openly come online and say that those men are better than you when they come from a man that looks like you. Makes sense of that. And at the same token, these bitches will say they're educated, that this, that, and under the third. These are ignorant ghetto bitches that come from households that never see more than $35,000 a year. And despite that little certificate she would have got or she wouldn't got, or a little bullshit 2 3 year old 2 3 or 18 month long fucking course she take or whatever, whatever, underneath all that is still that ghetto ass bitch that grew up in that $30,000 a year household. There's no escaping that. The bitch can mask it, all kinds of shit. A bitch wrote some shit on my shit the other day or whatever, whatever. She was trying to make fun of Jay-Z's dreads. I didn't even block this whore. And I said to her, I said, why you worried about it? Because Beyonce and Jay were both worth $1 billion. How much are you worth? She didn't answer the question how much you was worth. She tried to come back with some sassy, snappy shit because now at this point she looks stupid. See what I'm saying? See the difference? I want to make an announcement. Black American men and Latin black American, excuse me, I said Latin black American and Latino blacks, Latin blacks, whatever you want to say. I want to be very, very, very direct about something. It is not in your best interest to get into relationships in 2024 with African American women. I'm going to tell you why. Number one, these women hate you. Okay? They don't like you. They're not going to have your back. They sit in droves and piles on their podcasts and everything else. And every opportunity they get, they bash you in front of the public, specifically for the white male eye and the white female eye, who are their two biggest loves and fear. They love the white man, but fear the white woman because the white woman sees right through them. And many of these other minority women that like to grab their clutches on white men and try to, I guess, acquiesce themselves as being the new white woman. Like, I think black women actually think that they're the new white woman. No, that will never happen in this country. And if you don't believe me, just look at Letitia, whatever her name is, Letitia Wright, or whatever that bitch is. That's a special prosecutor here in New York City. She's the next bitch to go down. That Fannie Willis bitch, they took that bitch down. That bitch from the mayor of Adulton, she's being investigated by motherfucking FBI right now at Adulton, Illinois. See, all these bitches they get in these positions. There was a bitch that they just ripped from her position up at Harvard University to telling some fucking lie. She's married to a white man. They're gonna get rid of every last one of you bitches one by one by one. And what you're gonna find out about it is when you come out of it this time, you're gonna be completely alone. And in my opinion, the lesbianism and the LBGTism of these women will even increase even more. Right now, it's just such a high clay because nobody wants to date these bitches. Not necessarily because they're ugly, it's because they have a preponderance of always keeping shit going on. I would not date an African American woman in 2024 because one, they don't give a fuck about your safety. That's for one. These bitches will tell you to come to the slums of neighborhoods, know that they got fucking two or three, four gangsters that's local niggas that been one trying to fuck with them for the past 8, 9, 10 years. They'll invite you right over there. Oh, don't worry about them niggas in the front. Just come up the elevator. It be bitches like 30 niggas out here. What you mean? It's summertime. Are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? So they don't give a fuck about your well being. That's for one. But niggas will be like, hey, hold on, baby, let me make sure you safe. And da, 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 da. I don't need you to hold me down, bitch, but at least come downstairs in the lobby so these niggas know I'm with you. See what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole bunch of funny shit. These bitches put niggas in danger all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard somebody say one time, and I'll never forget this. He said, with a black woman, there's two places you will end up, jail or in hell. What's going on, Kareem Smith? So I don't really take too much of fashion to the modern day African American woman and their behavior. You're on here just bashing your own people. Any chance you get, if it's not a man that doesn't agree with you, you want to bash him and call him gay or whatever, whatever, whatever. I just listened to Jaguar Wright the other day try to call Wallow gay. But at the same time, she said, "Oh, I fucked another nigga." It was some little mixed up shit. I was just like, "Here we go again. He's gay. He likes men. Blah blah blah." But this nigga got wifey. This nigga be fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you masculine, that means you're gay to them. That means you won't listen to what I have to say and listen to my direction because I am Queen Mother Earth. I am sister. Since you won't listen to my direction, I got something for you. You're gay. I even heard Jaguar Wright say it so eloquently as she could. And I'm glad you did say it, bitch. She said, yeah, now what do you think? I systematically gonna bring down your podcast. I said, thanks for saying that, because that's the same thing you try to do over here when you lied on me. And I don't want none of them niggas back that believed you. All them niggas that believed that bitch, and after I done disproved it and everything like that, y'all stay with that bitch. Don't come back over this motherfucker trying to be friends with me. Fuck you, fuck your family, fuck everybody listening to your house, fuck your dog, fuck your life. Don't come over here trying to be friends with me again. When this channel pop back off, and it will, Don't come over here trying to be cool with me again. Oh, I always knew it. No, no, no. You ain't no shit. You believe that bitch. You believe the preponderance of motherfuckers is going around and never even been on my podcast talking shit about me or whatever. You were one of the ones that was sitting in these groups telling people, and it wasn't just Jaguar. Let me emphasize that. It was even some people that were coming around me acting like they were cool with me. I've literally got conversations of these niggas, like little snippets and shit like that. Of niggas telling the crowd, and that Davin Lewis nigga, don't donate to that nigga. That nigga's with the Baphomet. That nigga's Illuminati. That nigga fuck with Puff and da 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 da. I was like, wow, that's real, huh? These allegations against Puff with Chuck. Once I heard Stevie J say something, I'm finally glad y'all listened to me. You have to fucking say something to these motherfuckers. This is the climate that you're in now. You have to say something to these cocksuckers. You can't just let them roam unchecked, because when you let them run unchecked, what they think is nothing's going to happen. I got a fat nigga that's a pure D nerd right now that really don't think nothing's going to happen to him. Excuse me, nothing could happen to him. I'm sorry, I said the wrong words. Yeah, he thinks nothing can happen to him. He thinks he's totally safe. We got bitches out here running their mouth, think they're totally safe. So the next time one of these bitches get violent with you, take my advice. Slice that bitch, punch that bitch, or shoot that bitch. That's the only way these bitches gonna understand. Now I know that sounds kind of harsh, and I know a lot of you men out here be like, damn, I can't believe he said that. Yep, I did say it. Clip it, share it, stroll it around. These bitches out here killing niggas. These bitches out here slicing niggas. These bitches are out here robbing niggas. These bitches have been more violent in this time than they have during the times of the Trojan fucking horse. And you think I give a fuck about these bitches? No, 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 not this guy. Not this guy. Not this guy. I watched 10, 15, 20 of these bitches drown in their own vomit before I help most of them. Because the pure simple fact they're not here to help you. You understand what I'm saying? A woman is supposed to be a companion to a man. You see every woman out there, and this is why they get mad over interracial dating too, because you see every woman out there. You know, I read this story one time, and I'm gonna end it right here. I read this story one. Well, I'm not gonna end it right here. I'm gonna speak a little bit more about Puff and them. I read this story one time. No, actually, well, I didn't read it. I watched the video. Let me say I said watched the story one time. Excuse me. I watched this video one time of this woman. She was describing. Excuse me. She was describing how she paid for her husband to go to medical school. Not because she had to, not because he asked me, because my father was well to do and he was a physician. I was studying to be a physician, and I wanted my husband to be a physician. And I said, wow, look at that shit right there. That goes to prove everything these bitches is talking about, they're talking about from a non-traditional point of view of something they have never witnessed before. And then it started homing in more on me, and I started really getting, what's the name? We talking about you got to get the fuck up on out of here. That's what we talking about. I don't like motherfuckers like that. What's going on in here? Fuck you. Excuse me, that's somebody in the chat. I don't like weirdo motherfuckers. What's going on in here? I'm gonna come and interrupt everything because I'm important. No, you're not. Fuck you and your mother. What's going on in here? I want to come interrupt because I'm a goofy. I do what goofy people do. What's going on in here? If you don't know what the fuck going on, why the fuck you here, bitch? Am I wrong for that? All right, cool. Let me continue. That's why I don't like this social media shit no more, because I be ready to hop off this motherfucker. Be like, yo, what's happening there, homie? For real. I've been having that itch so much. Like, I really want to kill a motherfucker. I'm sorry. Like, I know that sounds fucked up. I really do. I really want to, like, do something to somebody. I really do. That's why I've been staying offline, because I know how I get, like, for real. I just want to, like, I really want to just sit there and embellish in it, like, slice a motherfucker throat or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just smile at them as they bleed out. That's the type of mindset I'm at right now. You know what? Fuck the Diddy talk. Fuck all that shit. Let me get the fuck up off of here, cause this shit pissing me off.